Well, hello, my spooky friends. Thank you for stopping by. It is always great to see you. In today's video, I am making face blisters with gelatin. And if you'd like to know how to mix, store, and color gelatin, just click this up above. It'll take you through a tutorial. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can have fun, affordable makeup. So let's just go ahead and get into it. To begin, I am taking a little bit of melted gelatin and coloring that yellow with some food coloring, and on a silicone sheet I create random different blobs. As long as you're using a non-porous surface, it will work, it will come off, and it will not embed itself. You can use a plate, you can use a piece of plastic. Do not worry about these small little strings that are attached to these. They peel off very easily and it doesn't change the shape. I like my blisters on my face to be a little bit more random instead of perfectly round. Although I like both looks, I just wanted this to be a little bit more forgiving, a little bit less precise, a makeup that people are more comfortable doing because there is no really exact precision involved. And you see they come off the silicone sheet very easily, and then also some of those strings make it look like it's already been bleeding or oozing out of the skin just a little bit. And with the leftover, I take out of my container and I can store that. I have yellow colored gelatin for later. Transferring those onto a paper plate. You see they come off very easy. And today I am using spirit gum for my adhesive. These are very lightweight if you keep them at a certain depth. So you can use liquid latex. A lot of people like to use liquid latex because it is versatile and it serves for prosthetic buildup on the face. It mixes well with cotton, and I do know that buying spirit gum and Prosade and other adhesives like that are hard to come by. Sometimes they can be very expensive, but if you have a bunch of liquid latex, you go for it, use it. And so I'm just placing those randomly all over the face, making sure that I have the big piece surrounded by smaller pieces for that trypophobia blister collection cluster look onto the face. Using a red grease paint feathers out pretty easy and it can be blotted on the skin. I'm going in and marking the outside of each random blister to give it more of a protruding embedded look into the skin. This is going to make it look very gross, and it's going to push that forward that's already raised on the face. But if you don't have anything like this, you can use eyeshadow, you can use lipstick, you can use all kinds of paints for this. And in here I'm just going through and making sure that you can see the outline of each blister, because that's what's going to make it pop off the skin a lot easier. Now, you do not have to use red. A black will work, a dark green. You make it how you want it. Make it your look. With this one, I kept more to the natural skin tone and what would happen to the body naturally when it had a viral infection, and so I just kept it to those type of colors. But it will work very well for a zombie. Use some dark blood. I do have a tutorial about how to make several different kinds of your own blood to save money. I will link that into the description below. And I am using alcohol paints for this one to push veining up, to make it look like it's up under the skin. I will tap that out, and I'm using blue, a light gray, and a purple, and just randomly putting that all over the face, making sure they come out from the blisters, and just tap. And the same thing, you can use eyeshadow, a dark lipstick. This look is very forgiving and very easy to do. It's a fun one to practice with. So just find out what you have, and you do not have to buy expensive products. I like to use the alcohol paint because once I put other things on it, like when blood runs on it or water or anything else, it will not go away. It will not be smudged. The only thing you can do with alcohol paint is to get it off is to use more alcohol. And that alcohol is 99% alcohol to activate the paints. I just wanted you to be aware that it would be an additional purchase to any alcohol activated paint. So here I am with just a little bit of alcohol on a Q-tip and blotting out some of those veins a little bit more. And with some eyeshadow to make my eyes irritated, I go up under the eye area into the under eye socket to give it more depth, and randomly just making this cohesive around the face, and with a little bit of Vaseline going through and making my skin look feverish. For that grungy hair look, I'm going in with some conditioner, but if you want this to stay looking grungy throughout the night, conditioner will absorb and become a little bit softer. You can use some gel and some mousse, and that will carry out for the rest of the night. Here's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this one today. It's a fun one to do. It's a good one to practice with, so please tag me in your looks. I would love to see what you guys come up with. And if you'd like to see sneak peeks, behind the scenes footage, or vote on my next look, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Those links are below. What are you guys doing for Halloween? Do you go trick-or-treating? Do you throw a party? Do you go to a company party? Do you watch marathon movies? I'm getting ready to watch some of my favorites this year. I've also been to see the Saw X movie. It was very good. You will not be disappointed. And until I see you guys next time, stay spooky, my friends. Bye.